Yo, what's good? BeardMaps here. Gonna showcase my new build quick before I go over the build guide.
I heard you liked Blood Mage Exile.
Just finishing up my temple here, just so you can see how the build plays. We are using a headhunter, we don't have stacks right now.
Did somebody call the witch doctor?
So, I mean, normally we can start cruising a little bit faster than this. Oh, nice. Covenant, I think that's like, it used to be 4D.
4D's nuts!
But I'll just clear these last few rooms here and just show you how the build plays in maps.
Nice CoC BeardMaps.
My temple's not quite complete, it's about 80% complete.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
But it's still pretty decent. It's getting better. I've been working on it since before Christmas and just getting kind of screwed with RNG, but we're finally getting close to being done it.
Clubgun built his temple in one day. You scrub.
Anyway, I'll just I'll clear these rooms quickly and then we'll go over the build.
Only thing you are building Beard is comparison depression.
We're trying out the red Arbiter fragments. We're gonna see how the boss DPS is on this build. I think we're gonna have mana issues, but we'll see.
Why is it mana? My mana identifies as womana.
Get the F out of here, buddy.
Yo, let's go. Holy. A little clunky at the start there, but the damage is pretty damn good. Let's go. So we're gonna go over the build really quickly here. What we're doing is we're doing a cast on crit Comet build. So we'll go over the gear first. We're using a dueling wand for Spell Slinger. This definitely isn't BIS. It would be better with spell damage and critical chance for spells, but this was the best that I could craft. We're stacking mana and using mind over matter. So we have mana on our rings with life and to fix our reses. On our gloves we have mana, energy shield, and increased effect of socketed items. This is important because we're using a Tech Rod's Gaze, which increased the life cost efficiency. We're using a headhunter for mapping. I probably could have swapped to a better belt for that boss. We're using a thawing charm, a rite of passage, spirit of the bear for more health. This gives us more health when we kill a rare. It's just nice for mapping. And this definitely isn't a budget build by any means. Like, some of these items are pretty expensive. We're using a stone charm, so when we get stunned, we are unstunned, I guess. I don't know what to say. Okay. Our Atziri Splendor is definitely not BIS. We would prefer one. You see the stat line in the middle here? Increased armor and energy shield. We would definitely prefer one that just says increased energy shield with the cultivation orb on maximum energy shield. Because preferably we would like one with 1300 ES, because this means we're getting a lot more mana, because we have a node that gives us mana for our body armor. And the reason why we're stacking mana and life is because of the Rathpithe Globe Sacred Focus. We're getting 6% increased damage per 100 max life and 100 max mana. We're getting 3% increased critical chance per 100 max mana and 100 max life. So if we had more mana, right off the bat we'd be crit capped, and we're getting so much damage from this shield. If I had a better Atziri Splendor, and I actually had a +3 Comet Prism of Belief, my Comets would probably be hitting for like 5 mil. Right now I think they're at like 1.4 or something like that. For our boots, we just have life, and to fix our reses. Our boots honestly could be a lot better too. These are kind of budget. Our amulet is a +3 all spell, 20 cast speed, and the spirit is very important in this, on this amulet. Without the +45 spirit and the +14 spirit, we don't have enough to enable Archmage, Mana Remnants, and cast on critical. Because this is like something like 90, 90, and 30 or something like that. Spellslinger does not take spirit, and neither does Life Remnants. And for our last piece of gear, we're using a Vertex with +3 level of all skills, and the 15% increased mana cost efficiency doesn't matter because we're using life to cast our spells. So what we're doing is with the Atziri Splendor, one of the stats you have to make sure it has is this item gains bonuses from cores that are from a helmet, and skills from corrupted gems have 50% of mana cost converted to life cost. This is very important because with a passive we have on the tree and with our Heart of the Well, all of our mana cost is being converted to life cost. So because if not, Comet would just melt all our mana, and because of Mind Over Mana, our manas are our HP. So without that, the build would be unplayable. So all of our mana cost is being converted to life, and every time a Comet drops, because we have 10% spell leech and we have a lot of instant leech, our life is immediate full if that Comet hits. So I'll go over the skill tree really quickly here. We have base criticals for spells 15%, 10% of spell damage leached as life, that's what I was talking about. Grant skill Life Remnants, 25% of life loss from hits is prevented over 4 seconds, that's just like Petrified Blood in PoE 1. And gain additional maximum life equal to 100% of the item energy shield on equipped body armor. Maybe that's the one I was thinking of, maybe I don't get more mana. I'm sure there's a node that gives more mana per body armor though, I'm pretty sure, somewhere here. Anyway, this is what the tree looks like. I will leave a POB in the description. On our amulet, we have 20% damage taken as recouped life for the anointment. There's probably better ones than this, but I just use this one because our manas are HP, so we're like getting 20% regain, recoup, I guess, for when we take damage. We're using Mind Over Matter. Our jewels, honestly, are kind of not that great. Just recover 2% max mana on kill. That's another place I can get a lot more damage. We're using Shifted Strikes, which, well, that doesn't do anything, but adverse... Oh, that's where we're getting adverse growth. Is my amulet anointed? Oh, okay. Voracious, okay. So that's where we're getting the instant leech from. So when our comets hit, we're getting 20% of the life, 10% spell damage leached as life, and 20% of that's instant. And then also from the Heart of the Well, we have 14% of leech as instant. And a very important node on the Heart of the Well is 3% of skill mana cost converted to life cost. Without that, you're not fully converting. You got to make sure all your skill gems are corrupted too, because if they're not, then you're not converting 50% of the mana cost to life. We're using a From Nothing. Like pretty much we just take, when I get an Adorned, this tree is gonna look different because you can really stack the damage to crazy numbers with an Adorned. So we'll probably be dropping a lot of nodes just to get some more jewel sockets. We're using a From Nothing for Conduit. Wait, where's Conduit's up here. That's because we have a Timeless Jewel up here with 10-2 crit damage bonus nodes. This honestly could be better too. But just so we can get more of these nodes to get increased crit damage. Right now, I am taking triggered spells increase damage, but that maybe it's better to take turn the clock forward and turn the clock back. So this is pretty much the tree. If I don't think there's any other notable jewels that we have. I could have a better Megalomaniac. I would prefer to get an Adorned. I need to get a better Atziri Splendor. I could have +4 on this. I don't even have a Prism of Belief with Comet. They're hella expensive. And that's pretty much the build. I'll go over the skills really quickly. So we're using Life Remnants with Harmonic Remnants 2 and Remnant Potency 3. We're using Spell Slinger with Spark. It's only a level 20. You can probably get it up to 21. Zenith 2, Concentrated Area, Arbiter's Ignition. We're using Arc with Dominus Grasp, Scion's Temper, Rapid Casting 3, Efficiency 2, and Zenith 2. Using another Spark, preferably a 21. This is only 20. Rapid Casting 2, Zenith 2, Projectile Acceleration 3, Pierce 3. We're using Frost Wall. This, I don't know what it is, but there's something about Frost Wall that gets a lot of crit charges. So for bosses, you kind of want to surround them with Frost Wall and then hit the Frost Wall with a bunch of Spark, and it just rains comets on them. It's a little clunky for Arbiter, but I mean, once you get the feel of it, I'm sure it's easy. So we have Cooldown Recovery 2 on this, Second Wind 3, Spell Cascade, Concentrated Area, and Efficiency 2. For our Cast on Critical, we have Comet. It's a level 21 Comet. Elemental Focus, Concentrated Area, Rakiata's Flow, and Diala's Desire. For Elemental Weakness, we're not even using that because we're using Rakiata's. But if you're not using Rakiata's, Curse Ground, Heightened Curse, Magnified Area 2, Concentrated Area, and Efficiency 2. For Orb of Storms, we have Overabundance 2, Commiserate, Overcharge, Efficiency 2, and Chain 3. This is just helping you get more crits. For Archmage, this is another reason why, like, you can get this probably up to like 7 or 8k mana. And right now we're only at 4k, so we're missing a ton of damage from this as well. From Archmage, we're getting 4% damage as extra lightning damage for each 100 maximum mana you have. So we're missing out on a ton of damage from this. Lightning Mastery. There is another jewel that gives +3 to skills that you can get on this. I don't have it right now. Mana Remnants. This is basically like picking up little globes that are health pots, because when you refill your mana, they refill your mana, and your mana is your HP. So we also have Clarity 2 in here. That's another 20 spirit. And then Blink, I haven't figured out a way to use that. I don't know. But our spirit's 219, fitting all our skills. Our reses look kind of scuffed right now, but I don't know, it seems to be working. Anyway, that's the build. If you have any questions or comments, just leave it below and I'll be happy to answer. And if you like this kind of content, please hit a like and sub. Thank you for watching, Exiles, and good luck out there in Rayclast. Take care. Bye bye.